Hello and welcome back to another episode. If it's your first time tuning into this channel, my name's Ty. I am an antique and vintage online reseller. I have multiple online stores. I also own my own antique market with about 20 traders. And at the moment, I also have an antique shop for now. So if it's your first time tuning in, welcome to the show. If it's not your first time tuning in, welcome to the show. Let's get on with what is just a normal Monday morning pull and pack. We're coming off the back of what's actually been quite a good weekend. Nice solid weekend, 50 orders, so nice and strong across our stores, including a couple of nice big sales, which is obviously what we like to see. So without any further ado, let's move over to this store, which is the one we operate from this room, and show you what's sold. I've got a little sterling silver charm. It's a baby. So literally a little baby. I thought it was a cherub at first, but it's not. It's a baby. So there you go, a little silver baby charm. It's gone for £18.50. Then we've got here one of our Del Prado figures and some pigs. So strange combination, but there you go. So maybe he's herding, maybe he's going to be a pig herder. That there has gone for £37. Then we've got a plate, a Chinese plate, which is at the lockup, strangely enough. We don't usually store plates at the lockup, but for some reason this one is at the lockup. It's gone for £24 or £23.96. I'll put a picture behind me of that one. Then we've got another Del Prado here. It's gone for £20. I think it's got a few little bits of it's like it's not in the best state, so it's slightly cheaper than usual one. A sauce and salt shaker pot. There's antique, vintage, one or the other. Crystal, they're quite nice. They're quite nice actually. And they've gone for £27.80. They're quite nice. Got another item that's at the lockup. EPS silver plated water jug. It's a nice thing. Again, I'll be at the lockup tomorrow, so when I'm at the lockup tomorrow I'll try and do a pull video. I was going to do one last week, but when I was at the lockup last week, we had people in the lockups either side and their radios on and making noise, and like I said, it made it really difficult for me to actually shoot any video. So hopefully tomorrow there's no one there and I can film a little bit of lockup footage, because we've got quite a lot to get from the lockup this week actually. It's quite a few orders to pick up from there on a few of the stores. Anyway, going back to this lot here, some Renaissance Swiss guards. We've sold a few sets of them. I think that's the last set we've got in stock. They go for £26, all but a few pennies. So they're nice. Nice little order. That's my cup of tea that's just come in. And if this is your first time tuning in, that's Sarah, my wife, who will in the future be hosting some of the shows.
No.
Sure.
No.
She's a better host than me.
No.
I know I'm better to look at, but, you know.
No, I don't disagree.
Right, next up we've got some old hand forged iron nails. In fact, the customer come back and bought two sets. I bought a single for £15.96, and then they bought this set here for £15.16. I bought a box full of these, well, a tin that yay big. There's a couple of hundred of these nails in there, and I give £30 for the whole lot. This is the first time any of them have sold. I've still got, I mean, I haven't listed many of them, to be fair. I think I've probably only made 4 or 5 listings out of a lot of them so far. But anyway, £30 paid for the whole lot. £31 so far back in orders. That's obviously going to be less any postage fees that we have to pay. So yeah, some nice antique 17th, 18th or 19th century iron nails. That's them there. Next up, got another one of our Napoleonic figures. This is an unmarked figure. I don't know what company made this, but it's gone for £17.77. Then a couple more figures. They're what was it? Sikh infantry. So they're Britons. They're 1930s to 1950s. I'm not too sure exactly when these would have been made, but somewhere in that window, I would guesstimate. And they've gone for £25.30. They've gone to a regular customer who doesn't usually buy Britons, actually. He usually buys all the Del Prado stuff. It's a slightly different purchase for him. Then we've got a couple of farm animals. We have got some sheep and some goats there. And that lot there has gone for £31.27. And one of our Viking crosses, the Kievan Russ, £25.75. We've got a single car order, and we've got a very big car order coming up in a minute. A huge car order through the night while we were sleeping. But this one for the minute, £16.36. Just a little Britain's 1970s cowboy. It's gone for £7.96. There's an antique engraving there of Imago Henrici Gavilibila de Ford. I don't know. Henry C. Oh, I don't know. Look, there you go. If you can read that, it's him. That guy there. You remember old Henry, that dude? It's him, and that's gone for £30. Next, we've got some more Britons. £21.30 for them two there. Grenadiers. Again, they're going to be early to mid 20th century. Picture after my own heart. Some fishing boats on Hastings. I love Hastings. Really nice place. Is that two prints? Check that out then. No, it looks like there's just one in there. Anyway, yeah, sorry, that's gone for... That's ironic, that's an ironic price. If you know the history of Hastings, it's where the Battle of 1066 came in. I know, right, 1666, sorry, it's a Great Fire of London. Sorry, scrap that. I just saw 1666. But yeah, anyway, it's gone for £16.66 after all that waffle. If it'd gone for 1066, it would have been slightly disappointing because it would have been less money, but it would have been quite entertaining. Anyway, enough waffle. A Wade Tortoise, 1922. Not 1922 as in 1922 the year, as in £19.22. There's no relevance in 1922 when it comes to Wade whimsies. As far as I know, you never know. Someone might sort of butt in and say, actually, in 1922, Wade reformed. Anyway, there you go. Next up, quite a cool sale here. It is Jollico, I think. John Jollico. That's gone for £47. It's Jollico. It's like a just like a little garden. Is there a name for it? It's a summer house. We just listed it. Double-sided summer house. So there you go. That's gone £47.96.
The last one we sold had the back of it, so I made that one a bit cheaper because it was a bit bent as well.
Huh. Little crystal teddy bear there. It's gone for £20.60 odd. I've got a plate which has gone for £22. A fairy plate. Fairies are usually a good topic. The Apple Blossom Fairy. Right, next we had a large order come through the night. I haven't pulled this because it's going to take a little while to pull. We'll go through. There's 27 different items on the order. It's all cars. This for £368 on not these ones specifically, the Lado ones. There might be a few of these in the order, but there's it's primarily Lados, the smaller versions. Yes, large order there, so it's going to be something we'll pull later on this morning or sort of this afternoon. Another one of our top trumps, which I still haven't listed the other half of them. I've still got half of them to list, but they've gone really well. I don't remember how many were there. I bought loads of them just before Christmas, and I've listed about half of them. We sold a lot of them. They've done all right, and I've still got them sitting in a box in my office to work through the rest of them, including some of the best ones. So I'll get them online at some point. And then I've got more of our tiles, and if you remember a while back we had a nice big sale on some tiles. There's 8 tiles there that have gone for £23.60. And as I said, if you saw the video previously, I have dozens of these boxes of tiles that I got from a garage clearance years ago. The boxes of these tiles, I got them for free because I was paid to do the clearance, and made a lot of money out of them over the years. So there's another little bit of money just coming in there. Anyway, that's all that pulled. The Japanese shop has had a good weekend. We've had a lot of Kakeshi sales. That is, my wife's packing a lot of that now.
Only things I haven't packed.
Yeah, there's a lot of bears. We sold quite a few bears over the weekend as well. We sell a lot of these little Ainu bears. Hokkaido Ainu, I think, if I haven't butchered that. So this is quite a small one. We sold a few of these over the weekend. 3 or 4 of them. Yeah, sold a couple of Tanukis. There's stuff at the lockup to pick up. There's stuff to pick up at the lockup on both shops. So I will head over there tomorrow and pick up any bits and pieces there that need to be picked up and brought home and sent on. I right now am about to drink my tea. I'm not too sure. I'll start sorting myself out because I've got a 2-hour and 45-minute run, which I'm not really looking forward to because it's miserable. It's windy out there. So, and 2 hours and 45 minutes of running kind of suck, really. It's quite a long time to be out there. I just hope that last week my Monday run was 2 hours 10 minutes, and the trails absolutely, they were disgraceful. They were unreal. They were just a sludge fest. So I'm hoping that today they're going to be a lot more forgiving. We've had a little bit less rain in the past week than we had previously, and it hasn't really rained that much for the past 2 days. So I'm crossing my fingers that the trails are going to be okay, because the ones that I go on, there's a lot of climb as well. There's about, I don't know if you understand running jargon or if you understand climb and so on, but there's about 500 to 700 meters of climb in my run that I've got coming up, which is quite a lot over that sort of course of 2.5 hours, 2 hours 45 minutes. So there's a lot of climb, a lot of sludge. I'm hoping a little bit less. That's going to be me. Once I've done that, I'll be back, showered up. Might try and get a sauna in today because I fancy a sauna. But yes, help with any packing, and then we'll be cracking through some listings for the rest of the day. And that's pretty much our Monday, really. I'll tell you what, let me just show you what I picked up at market last week. It's just another load of toys, but it's a mixture of farm animals and soldiers. So let me go grab that. Right, anyway, yes, sorry, going back to what I bought at market last week. Sorry for those that are bored with toys, but again, I've got someone at the moment who knows that I buy toys, and he's bringing me toys all the time. And we do well with them, so I will take them while they're there. To be fair, we've got more than enough to deal with at the moment. However, it's great stock and we're making a lot of money out of it. So, you know, we buy forward, we're investing. It's investing in the business. I know that these might not even get worked through for a year, for all I know. But when it comes to it, there'll be a lot of money to be made out of them. So this is another bundle of toys that we've got to add to our never-ending pile of toys that are coming in. There's a lot of stuff like this. More, there's a Gurkha set there, which that should be 50, 60, 70 quid's worth just on that lot there. This lot cost me, by the way, 275. I think I got to give him for this. So yeah, it's a few quid there. Oh no, it's 300. Sorry, it's £300 in total. We've got to give him for this. There's a load of farm stuff there. These are good. I haven't had these before, but I think we're going to do all right with that. Sort of. I know it doesn't look that exciting, but it's these sort of things. These little people are after this sort of stuff. There's like fence. There's like a whole fencing set there, like a park fence. What's in there? That little fence set there on its own should be around sort of £50 to £70. There's a lot of there's a lot of sort of farming gear, agricultural tractor add-ons. There's random stuff like this. I don't know who that is, but there's random stuff like this in there. You know, nice old tree stumps. That there's probably around 20 quid's worth. So, you know, when you start to break it all down, I mean, in this lot here, there's absolute tons of soldiers, which, I mean, these here, we'll typically pair these off, this sort of thing. We'll pair this off at around 15 to 20 pound a pair. You know, it's Daisy. Yeah, again, these are quite nice early. They're going to be somewhere between the 1920s and 1950s. Horse cavalry, there's loads of it. In fact, there's some Del Prado there. Some of the Del Prados we don't usually get. It's the World War One, World War Two stuff. So I know there's a good market for that. I mean, that right there, that's a £20 pair of soldiers. So yeah, and there's tons of it. So we won't struggle to do quite well with it. We'll make good money on it. So yeah, always buy it when the opportunity is there, even if you're not going to get a chance to work through it straight away. It's money. If it's money in the bank, you don't turn it down. So that's more for our collection. That's that, and I'm gonna now drink my cup of tea, sort myself out, and go and run for 2 hours and 45 minutes. It's just glorious. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you aren't subscribed, please subscribe, because it helps with the channel and it helps with the algorithm. It helps us get out to more people. And yeah, enjoy whatever it is you're doing. Have a great one.
Bye.
See you on the next one.